The journey begins. Vinod, a humble and hard-working man living in a small town, cherishes his family above all else. His wife, known for her sharp wit and practicality, balanced their modest household with grace, and their 4-year-old son, Golu, filled their days with laughter and joy. Life wasn't easy, but love kept their family strong. One sunny morning, they set out on a journey to a nearby city to attend the birthday celebration of a relative's daughter. The car was filled with Golu's endless questions and cheerful giggles. His innocent excitement turned the long drive into a delightful experience for his parents. As they crossed a bridge over a calm river, Golu's sharp eyes spotted a young girl standing by the roadside, selling watermelons. "Papa! Watermelon! Watermelon!" Golu shouted, his tiny hands clapping in excitement. Vinod chuckled and asked, "Where do you see a watermelon, Golu?" "There. That girl has so many," Golu replied, pointing eagerly. Curious and wanting to indulge his son's simple wish, Vinod pulled over. The girl, appearing no older than 10, stood barefoot on the hot pavement. Her face, though young, reflected maturity born from hardships. Her clothes were worn, but her eyes held a spark of determination. Vinod's wife, always mindful of expenses, rolled down the window and asked, "How much for one watermelon?" "50 rupees, ma'am," the girl replied politely. Without hesitation, Vinod's wife countered, 40 rupees. "That's all I'll pay." The girl shook her head gently. "Ma'am, I can't sell it for less than 50. My family depends on this." A brief argument ensued, but the girl's resilience was evident. She stood her ground, explaining that every rupee matters. Finally, after much persuasion, she agreed to sell one for 40 rupees, not out of defeat but out of compassion for the eager little boy whose eyes sparkled with excitement. As the girl handed over the watermelon, Golu leaned out of the window to take it. His small hands, full of eagerness but lacking strength, couldn't hold it properly. The watermelon slipped and crashed to the ground, breaking into pieces. Tears welled up in Golu's eyes, and he cried out, "My watermelon! My watermelon!" Vinod's wife, frustrated, told the girl, "We won't pay for that one." But before she could say more, the girl, without a second thought, said, "Don't cry, little brother. I'll get you another one." She ran back to her cart and brought another watermelon, handing it to Golu with a gentle smile. Surprised, Vinod's wife asked, "Why would you do that?" "We're not paying for the broken one." The girl's eyes glistened with unshed tears as she whispered, "He reminds me of my little brother. He was only 2 years old. We celebrated his birthday recently. But he got sick, and he's no longer with us." The revelation stunned Vinod and his wife. The girl, burdened with grief, had shown selflessness that touched their hearts deeply. The journey that began as a simple trip turned into an unforgettable lesson on the value of true relationships. As Vinod's car moved forward, silence filled the air. The image of the young girl's tearful eyes and her heartbreaking story lingered in their minds. Golu, sensing the change in mood, softly asked, "Papa, why was that girl so sad?" Vinod took a deep breath. "Because, my dear, life isn't easy for everyone. She lost someone she loved, just like you love your mama and papa." Back at their home, Vinod couldn't shake off the memory of the girl. Days passed, but her story stayed with him. One evening, as he sat on the porch, he turned to his wife and said, "I keep thinking about that girl. She was so young yet so strong. We should help her." His wife, though practical, agreed. "But how? We don't even know where to find her." Fate had its way. The next weekend, they visited the same city. This time, Vinod was determined to find the girl. After hours of searching, they finally spotted her at the same spot, selling watermelons. She recognized them instantly and greeted them with a shy smile. "Hello, little brother," she said to Golu, who beamed with joy. Vinod approached her. "What's your name, dear?" "Meera," she replied. "Meera, we want to help you," Vinod said gently. Tears welled up in Meera's eyes. Why would you help me? No one ever has. Because true relationships are built on kindness and love, Vinod's wife said softly. Over time, Vinod's family helped Meera go to school. Golu found a big sister in her, and Meera found a family she never knew she needed. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, proving that the value of true relationships goes beyond blood ties. As weeks turned into months, Meera's presence became an integral part of Vinod's family. She was no longer just the girl who sold watermelons by the roadside. She was Meera, Golu's elder sister, and a daughter to Vinod and his wife in every sense but blood. Meera, too, found a sense of belonging she had never experienced before. Her days were now filled with school, laughter, and the warmth of family. Yet, life wasn't without its challenges. Balancing her studies with helping her ailing mother and managing their small stall was no easy feat, but every time she felt overwhelmed, Vinod's wife would remind her, "You are stronger than you know, Meera. We are here for you." One evening, a severe storm ravaged the town, destroying many street vendors' stalls, including Meera's. Heartbroken, she sat amidst the wreckage, wondering how she would ever rebuild. Vinod and his wife rushed to her side, helping her pick up the pieces. "We will get through this together," Vinod assured her. Meera's resilience shone through as she rebuilt her life with their support. She excelled in her studies, earning a scholarship. The family celebrated her achievements, but Meera never forgot the sacrifices Vinod's family made for her. The true test of their bond came when Vinod faced financial hardships. Meera, despite her own struggles, contributed from her scholarship funds, proving that love and sacrifice go both ways. Their story became an inspiration in the community, a testament to the power of true relationships built on love, sacrifice, and unwavering support. Meera's selflessness during Vinod's financial crisis strengthened their bond even more. Despite her own struggles, she gave from her scholarship funds, proving that love and sacrifice were mutual. As time passed, her dedication inspired not just the family but the entire community. Vinod's financial woes deepened, and the family faced losing their shop. It was Meera who came up with a plan. Using her academic excellence and connections, she secured a small loan for Vinod. Together, they revamped the shop, turning it into a thriving business. The community admired Meera's wisdom and resilience. Years went by, and Meera completed her education, becoming a successful professional. Yet, she never left Vinod's side, always considering them her family. When her mother passed away, Vinod and his wife stood by her like pillars of strength. The story ends with Meera achieving great heights, but her heart remains with Vinod's family. She helps countless underprivileged children, carrying forward the love she received. The final scene is a poignant reminder that true relationships are built on love, sacrifice, and unwavering support, transcending blood ties.